Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on when and where you're watching this episode from. Today, I'm going to be looking at the third match from Shukura. It's going to be against Saburtalo. So, let's get cracking with the formation and the lineup. Here is the formation. Shukura is going to be on the right side, and Saburtalo is going to be on the left side. So let's take a look at Saburtalo, his formation. They're going to play a 4-1-2-3. Four in the back, one defensive midfielder, two in the midfield, and three in the attack. It can be a 4-3-3, or sometimes it could be a 5. If this guy drops back, it could be a 5-3-2 or a 5-2-3. Anyways, the guy in that middle here, in this spot right there, he can be an extra defender or he can help with the attack. He can be a box to box. This is a good formation for attacking because you will have at minimum three players in the attack, right? And then if these two get involved, they'll have a 5. And if this guy gets involved, you'll have a 6. And if the wing backs get involved, you'll have about 8 players attack. Obviously, these two will stay back to cover, but at minimum, you're going to have three players in the attack. Shukura is playing with the same formation. They're not changing it, it seems. 4-2-3-1. And the only change that happened is Patsia is going to be playing as a shadow striker or an advanced playmaker. That's the only change that happens here. Obviously, the attacker that got a red card last match is not playing, so they have this number 10 instead of him. In the back, same thing. Koryoki is playing for the third match as a left back. We saw him in the last match. His second match as a left back. I think he did okay. Let's take a look at how he does in this match. Miswak Ali is our left winger, so let's take a look at how he does. Here is the lineup. Of course, I don't know any one of them, so I'll leave it here for you to see. Here's the substitutes. Again, I don't know any one of them, so I'll let you read it. So let's take a look at the attacking moments. This is the first attacking moment. Patsy is taking the ball. He needs someone to come close to him so he can pass him the ball. No one comes, so then he has to dribble a little bit. Finally, they form this one diamond so they can do pass and go, pass and go. Look at this pass. Come on. You can pass it to the right wing, and then you have 1, 2, 3 plus Patsia are going to be in attacking. Look at this move. You can probably eat this player. He goes back, and now this guy is going to pass it or cross it in the area over there. Look at this. But the defender gets it. He has a brilliant shooting opportunity here. He should score this goal right now. But unfortunately, the goalkeeper saves it. Here you have Patsia one more time. This guy is on offsides. This guy is marked. Patsia is between four players. Look at what he's gonna do. Bam! He passes the ball with all calmness in the middle between four players. You have Mizrak Ali right there. You have this guy here. And then Kuryoki appears. Look at that. Kuryoki's right there. He could probably give a cross, but he chooses to go back to penetrate the defense a little bit. This guy does that, and the attack is ruined. Here is a transition from defense to attack. Look at this. You have 1, 2, 3 plus this guy. It's gonna be a good pass and go. Look at that one. Mizwak Ali gives him the 2, or he gives Mizwak Ali the 2. Mizwak Ali runs into the space. Look at Patsia. He's coming in. He's coming in. Very nice movement on off the ball and positioning from this guy here. He's trying to close the gap so he can pass it to him. So he has to go back because he's marked. But then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at Patsia. Brilliant turn on the ball. He could probably pass it in the middle, which he does. This guy has a beautiful opportunity to shoot and score. And he actually scores and shoots. Brilliant shot, brilliant goal, brilliant pass. Thank you, Patsy. Now you have here Patsia one more time. Look at that. One, two, three, four, five against one, two, three. This guy is out of play. This guy is out of play. So now it's 4 against 5. You have Mizwak Ali cutting inside. You have the attacker cutting outside. And you have this guy cutting here. Here, Patsia is supposed to pass it to Mizwak Ali. Brilliant pass. Brilliant pass. Here, Mizwak Ali, I mean, he has an option to shoot at goal, but watching the previous two matches, I don't think he has the technique to do it. Anyways, he can. Maybe he practiced. But from right here, this is a dead. This is that view for you, my friend. You have the defender right there. The goalkeeper is on the near post. Better off, is to fake this guy that you're gonna shoot. He's already committed. Fake this guy, come in the middle, and maybe do a cross. That I mean, he takes the shot because it hits the crossbar and it's not a goal. You have 1, 2, 3 players here. They're gonna do the pass and go with one another. Look at that. Patsy is in good spots. He's open a lot of spaces. Very good spots. Mr. Kali turns around, goes around, touches the ball a little bit, then he passes it to Kuryoki. Kuryoki then gives the two to Mizwak Ali, and then the 1-2 between him. Brilliant pass from Mizwak Ali to Kuryoki. Look at that. All the way in space. You have 1, 2, 3 players coming into the box against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So it's going to be a corner. Here you have another opportunity here between these two players. He's going to try to pass it to him and go into the empty space. He does that, in fact, and then look at the two. Amazing. When they do the 1-2 touches, they're good. When they start dribbling the ball and walking around and doing this stuff, fortunately, it fails with them. Here, the cross was not very good, so it was cut out. This guy is empty. Probably a cross to him would have been great. Um, Maybe now. All right. So this guy, he has this guy on his left. He could have passed it to him. He has space to cross. Look at. I mean, if this was not a bad camera view and not pixelated, you would see Miswak Ali's hand is clearly telling him to pass it to this guy. I don't think he has no way he has a chance to shoot it from here and score. Come on. Miswak Ali is even telling him pass it to him. He's the better option. Or he could pass it to Miswak Ali, no problem. But maybe this guy is gonna do a slide tackle. I think he should have passed it to Kuryoki. Kuryoki would have crossed it to Miswak Ali. Miswak Ali would have smashed it in the goal. Instead, he tries to shoot himself. Bad shot. Here you have 1, 2, 3, 4 against 4, you can say. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the box. It's already 48 minutes. You don't need to overcommit. Brilliant takeover from this guy. Look at this guy. Betsy is wide open, or Miswak Ali is wide open. Unfortunately, the cross is a little bit high. Kuryoki captures it, gives it to this guy in open space. He fakes this guy on the left, then goes and cuts into the right. Brilliant. And then I would have taken the shot as well. Brilliant shot. Unfortunately for him, it's off target. Here you have 3-on-3. He passes the ball to Miswak Ali. Miswak Ali goes a little bit on the side. Kuryoki is going to come and help him out. But this guy is open. Maybe he can cross it to him. Miswak Ali tries to take this guy on. He passes it in the middle. Very nice pass. Look at this pass and go, pass and go. Trying to penetrate the defense. This guy's running into open space. This guy is open. And he does the through ball here. Kuryoki manages to get it. There's one guy in the area, but because it's like he manages to get it, he plays it from the air. The defender is positioned very good, so it's a corner kick. Here's the corner. Look at that. Very nice header. Unfortunately, it doesn't go. Here's Miswak Ali one more time. Look at the space. Look at the speed. Now, between these two, Miswak Ali and him, he could have probably passed it to him. Uh, Unfortunately, the defender gets in the way and it's intercepted. Here, look at this. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. They put high pressure. He makes a mistake. Look at this guy. He passes it to Miswak Ali. Look at this. Passes it to Miswak Ali. Now, I have a couple of questions here. I mean, I'm a little bit frustrated. One, the goalkeeper is on the ground. He's already on the ground right there. You see him? He's on the ground. This guy should have, like, shot it. Shot it anyway. Bad shot, good shot, whatever. Shot it. I think if he had shot it, it would have went in. Instead, instead he lets it go. Then Miswak Ali. The goalkeeper is all the way out of the goal. Come on, man. This is the goal is right there. It's open. All you need to do is just shoot it. Shoot it with your left foot. Shoot it with your right foot. Look, the goal is huge. There's no defender. I mean, the goalkeeper is out of his position. You should have shot it. But instead, again, he lets it go and then he tries to shoot it from here. The angle is so narrow at this point. Right there, they could have tied the game. Either he should have shot it first time or Mizwak Ali should have shot it first time. Here they, after I saw this, I had a feeling they were not going to win after this. Here, the number 4, the defender, I think the attacker should learn from this guy. Look at what he does. He fakes this guy out. This guy is out of play. Bye bye. Then he turns on his strong foot and look at this vision. He's gonna shoot. Unfortunately, it hits the crossbar. I mean, he's a defender. Come on. The defender is doing this. Look at this. The number 4. Look at that. He pretends he's gonna shoot it. This guy is overcommitted. Bam. He tricks him and then he shoots it. Very good shot. Unfortunately, it's a little bit high. It hits the crossbar. I mean, you can't fault the defender for hitting the crossbar. It was a brilliant play from him. Um, Maybe Miswak Ali and the other guy should learn from him in that last opportunity, the clear goal opportunity that they missed. I'm very annoyed. Anyways, let's take a recap on the attacking. They had a very good opportunity. They should have capitalized on. They did not. And this is what happens when you don't capitalize on clear goal opportunities, especially if you're down a goal, you will lose the match. Um, I think they need a lot of work with that because the professional players should come instinctively for them to shoot it in this particular area. That he had the defender behind him, right? Anyways, I can keep going on and on with this, but let's continue. Let's take a look at the defending moments, right? So you have this guy, he's gonna put the pressure right now. Very good pressure. You have the triangle here. This guy should mark this guy a lot better. He does not. He gives the back heel. This guy does the right thing, so he tries to cut in, but he's walking. I'm not sure why. So now this guy has space. He's gonna shoot. It's not the best of shots, but the goalkeeper, horrible. Horrible goalkeeper mistake. 1-0. This guy again puts the pressure. I like this attacker. He puts the pressure early on. And then you have this defender, they put the pressure. And now you have the formation switching. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. This guy is free. Who's in the middle? I don't think anyone is in the middle. So now what is the goalkeeper gonna do? Look at that. He watches it. Fortunately enough for him, he has a crossbar and doesn't go in. Here there's a cross. They get very lucky here. This guy was offside. This guy touches it with his head. The offside guy is onside, and then he's wide open and he scores. Let's take a look at what the goal does here. What are you doing, goalkeeper? And he takes it with his chest. Uh, yeah, not nice goalkeeping, to be honest with you. Here there's a cluster of defense. The only thing I want to point out that's good in this particular defending is this guy, Koryoki. He's he's marking the near post. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure what they're looking at or what's going on here, but I mean, they should not be chasing the ball like this, right? Koryoki does the right thing. He marks the near post. Other than that, the other folks, they should not be chasing the ball like that. This guy does a mistake. He overstretches. He doesn't get the ball correctly. And then look at this. Look at this. This guy, he's gonna beat 1, 2, 3. Brilliant 1, 2. He shoots, and I think there was offside. Unlucky for him. Look at this. Look at that. He's gonna take it on his chest. Give it to this guy. Look at this. Good thing he's marking him. But then who's gonna mark this guy? So now there's a problem. He's going to mark this guy. He's going to mark this guy. Who's gonna mark this guy? No one. Anyways, he cuts inside. This guy gets overcommitted and he tackles. So the ball goes like that. And then this guy is free. One, two, three. Someone has to mark him. 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 Finally, this guy comes and cuts the ball. And then you have a transition from defense to attack. Let's take a look at this one. You have no one putting pressure on this guy, so definitely he's gonna run the clock down. It's already 2-0, 80th minute. No one's marking anyone. Let's take a look at this one more time. Look. No one's putting pressure. It's 80th minute. Look at that. He's just walking around. Come on, someone put pressure. No one's putting pressure. No one's putting pressure. He passes the ball. Look at this. This guy is probably half asleep. Kuryoki is gonna mark who? This guy or the guy at the wing? But someone has to mark him. Look at this guy, he's wide open. Like I said, Kuryuki, does he mark this guy or this guy? He had to mark this guy because he is right in front of goal. But now no one's marking this guy. This guy comes and he actually does try to mark him, but it was going to be too late if he passed it. The other player didn't pass it, so they got lucky. Okay, look at this attack. You got a one-on-one situation here, but you have two defenders in the back. Look at Kuryuki, he's running the whole field. Oh my gosh, he's a machine. One, two, three, four players, maybe five. 5-on-3. He takes the first, he takes the second, and here the referee doesn't give a penalty. We're gonna take a look at it. I think it was a penalty. I want to say in this match, the defending got worse than the last match, especially in the 80th minute. We saw no pressure on the guy. Uh, they made him run, make him walk. He was passing. It's like the game is over. No, it's not. It's only 2-1, 80th minute. Put some pressure on him. So he passes one, two passes, and then you have one guy at the very far wing on the left side is wide open, and you have the guy in the middle wide open. The central defender, who's he gonna mark? The left back, who's he gonna mark? You can't mark two people. Okay, you can only mark one player. If you wanna try to mark two people, one of them is gonna get away. The defending in the 80th minute one more time was not so good, and we saw a lot of mistakes happening here and there that caused the goal and so forth. The second goal was unfortunate. The guy was offside, but lucky enough, the guy touched it, and he was back onside and he scored it because he was wide open. The second goal is kind of luck. The first goal, he should have done better defending. So let's take a look at the attacking moments for Saburtalo. So this is the first attack here. This was probably the goal moment, right? One, two, three, four. Look at this. Pass, pass, pass. They beat the defense. Done deal. One, two touches. You don't need to do anything fancy. This guy takes the ball, dribbles a little bit, then shoots. Exactly like how it's supposed to happen. His shot is not the best of shot, but he takes the shot. The goalkeeper misses it completely. 1-0. Look at this. Look at this play. One. Look at that. He already knows he's gonna pass the two. Two. This guy lets the ball roll, very smart, and takes it into the open space. Very good play from this guy. Here's the cross, open player, bam, he shoots, he doesn't score. Luckily, and maybe I should mention this in the defending, luckily this player put a little bit pressure on him that made him off balance and made him not get this goal. So I have to say, we have to go back and say, this player, whoever he is, I think it's Kuryoki because it's the first half still. He did the minimum amount of pressure that he needed to do to put this guy off his game. And unfortunately enough, he did not score. So this is the cross. This guy is offsides, right? But what happens is this guy touches the ball. So this guy becomes back onside because of this defender. So he's wide open. He shoots. Everyone is saying offsides, but he was not. Look. Here he's offsides, right? We take a look at it in the mistakes. But this guy touches it. He's wide open now. Bam. Goal. I think they practiced this set piece. I think so. I think they practiced. Look, I think they practiced because no one's gonna hit it like this to score a goal. Anyways, 2-1. Here there's a free kick. This guy's gonna take a shot. Nice. No, I'm not gonna say nice shot, but good thing he shot. The goalkeeper would have made another mistake. It looked like it, but fortunately enough for him, he did not. Here everyone is running around to figure out where the ball is, and eventually it's a goal kick. The goalkeeper is gonna start the attack here. This is like the second half. You have 1, 2, 3. Look at that. He takes the guy, and you have 1, 2, 3. Look at that. He passes. Here he can pass 1, 2, 3. But for some reason he shoots the ball instead. But I think he called offsides anyways. You have 1, 2, 3 here to help him out. So he does that, and then it's a attack on them. But luckily enough, the defender is in the right spot, in the right place. Look at that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 right there. Look at that pass and go, pass and go. Amazing. I like how this team played actually. Fortunately for him, the pass and go here did not work, but they just boom, boom, boom. They beat the defense. Very nice. Here, this guy's at the edge of the screen. He tries to get the ball. Look at that. Free. He does it with his chest. You have one player going here. You have one player going here. You have one player going here. Who's gonna mark who? This guy's already marking him. This guy should mark him. Who's marking this guy? No one. So he's gonna go in and try to cross it. But fortunately, it hits the defender in the right time. So it becomes a bad play. This guy is free. You could have passed it to him. But again, he's surrounded by some players. So they eventually get the ball. Here's 1, 2, 3. You have two players in the front. You're gonna do a pass and go. Look at that, no one's pressuring him. Run with the ball, my friend. Run with the ball. Yep. Look at this guy, he's wide open. There's a gap in the defense. There's a gap in the defense. There's a gap in the defense. Pass and go. This guy here, in my opinion, he made a mistake. He should probably pass it to him, but he did not. Instead, he took the shot himself. Wasn't a bad shot, but I think he should have passed it to him. Definite goal. Look at this. 85th minute. Not a lot of pressure. Look at that. Wide open. Run, my friend. He's wide open. Get into space. Come on. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He takes this player on. Oof, he was gonna pass it to this guy. Unfortunately, it did not come through. I think this is a penalty. We'll take a look at it later. This team in the attacking, amazing. They do the pass and go, touch and go, touch and go into space. They play with the triangle as the books dictate. They don't overcomplicate things. They play the simple passes, they take their chances, and they scored their goals. The second goal was a lucky chance, but he took his chance and he scored it. That's what you need to do. Take your chance and score the goal. Um, so let's take a look at the defense. Okay, in the defense, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here against 2. This guy is wide open. Where's the left? Where's the right back? Right? Now the right back puts the pressure. This guy runs out to make the cover. He's supposed to run out to make the cover. So this guy also pushes up. And the ball ricochets. And they have the ball. Here they lose the ball. 1, 2, 3 players are out of play automatically because of that bad mistake. Then you have him here at a triangular pressure. Very good. Kind of very good recovery. He should be with this player, very brilliant, and then he should cut over to stop him from going into this area. Brilliant defending from him. This guy should shift over. This guy should shift over. And now they're putting the pressure on. Very nice. When they lose the ball, they go into a good pressure formation to get the ball. Very good. And you can see that player that's supposed to play. This team was playing 4, 1, 2, 3. You see the player that was playing in front of the four backs? He adds a fifth defender, right? This was a mistake from this guy. He should have tackled better. The goalkeeper should have done something. And this portion was not good. Here you have 1, 2 players free. You have this guy is about to be free as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? He puts pressure, pushes him back. Very nice. But look here. 1, 2 players are free. This guy got free here. Goalkeeper should come out a little bit to cover his post like that. Brilliant goalkeeping. Okay, so these two are out of play. This guy is the only one who can probably cover. So he gets him. He gets him. He's supposed to shift in the middle. Look at that. Look at that. They shift in the middle. In defensive formation, they keep their formation. And it was what? 39 minutes. The only few attacks that or the defensive moves they need to do that we focused on was only in the first half. Second half, the other team went to Saburtalo. Anyways, let's take a look at the mistakes and decisions really quickly. But before, defensively, they were good. They stuck to formation. There were a little bit of pockets here and there. It happens. But defensively, they did good. They only conceded one goal, unfortunately, with a goal mistake and a back mistake. But other than that one mistake, their defensive shape was good. Let's take a look at the decisions and mistake. All right. So here, this guy is offsides. This is the offside line, right? He's still offsides, right? Right now, he's still offsides. He touches the ball. Here, this guy puts him onside, right? Look at that. This guy puts him onside. This guy is going to hit the ball back to him. If we can take it frame by frame. And he's onsides now. What's happening here? Let's take a look. I think it's a handball. Oh, no, yes. This was the bad tackle I mentioned that the referee didn't give not even a yellow card. Look at this. Oof. You know, Nigel de Jong from the Netherlands team in the final, Netherlands against Spain in 2010, he did the exact same thing, maybe a little bit higher, and the referee gave him an automatic red card. Here, the referee doesn't even give him a yellow card. Look at this. This is definitely high boot, studs out. He should definitely get a caution because he's definitely not going for the ball. Look at this. He's not. No way he's going for the ball. No way. Look, the ball is right there. His foot is right there. Where is he going for the ball? He's not going for the ball. He's definitely going to hurt the player. For me, this should have been a red card. This guy, look at now. He's in agony. He's in pain, right? Look what's gonna happen. He's still in pain. He's rolling around. The referee goes and tells him, "Hey man, come on, get up. I know you're faking it." And the pain went away. I mean, he should give him a yellow card probably, but anyways, that's just me. Look at this. I think this is a penalty. He holds the player. The player does a double kick or a scissor kick. The ball hits this player's hand. No VAR, no penalty. This for me, look at that. In the previous match, in the first match, the same thing happened to Mizwak Ali, and he got a penalty for this. So let's take a look. They collide. He goes off balance. There's no way he was gonna get the ball. Look at that. Look. There's no way he was gonna get the ball. I think he pushes it with his arm, but the referee says play on. I mean, it's a soft foul. I don't know if you would call it a penalty, but look at that. He's definitely not going for the ball. Look at that. Um, knee to calf. Referee says play on. So, anyways, we play on. Here is going to be some of the substitutions. Nothing funny or cute happened in this match. So, with that, while you see the substitutions happening, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and I hope that I'll see you in the next episode. I'm trying to make these episodes a little bit shorter, so please subscribe, like, share, and see you in the next match.